You know what electricity is, don't you? It's just for stoves and a lot of electronics that you have around the house, like toasters and stuff like that. It's so much as you can learn about what things really work on electricity, because people always use electricity for everything else, for lights, for rooms. You can light rooms or anything you have a TV there, anything you would maybe not even need anymore. If you have to have some electronics, make sure you plug them in correctly. Because if you don't, you'll make the biggest mistake you got. But the biggest thing you got is the worst thing you could ever have. I mean, a lot of people make mistakes for at least doing it for burning down homes. Burning homes are a problem for that. And if anybody has anything, you turn off everything you have, everything you got, which is in your houses or your place of business. And it is a very special word for that. If you have a special thing, think about it for one thing. You just can't tell me that you can't have electronics to really work out really well and really work good. Because working, it's a lot of good use, a lot of good things to work with, a lot of things to really do things of which the world would be back in before. But help electricity and really do good for for amusement rides, lights. I mean for trains. You can use it for anything you like for engines or stuff like that. That would be useful. It's just one thing I'd like to say something like if it was really a short thing. If you really want something really good for yourself, you really think of having old ways going all over the country. You know your old ways. It's just like anybody that ever knows what people really want to do for everybody in the world. But it isn't really going along that way. It's going real hard, because this weekend is really for Mother's Day. And I guarantee you, you may be thinking it ain't going to be there, but it is. It is going to be there. It's just for if you have anything from have a mom to just care about you or just realize you got nothing, but you do. But you do have something. You do have something really real, but you do have something good. Take a vacation someplace. I guarantee you'll love everything you're gonna do for yourself.
And
Another one,
electricity.
electricity. Electricity is really a good thing for people to use in America, because people just, I mean, it's a trouble. It's trouble for people. It's really trouble for electricity, and a lot of peers and out there, a lot of parents use electricity for stuff, and they use a lot of appliances and stuff like that to get used up and really used. Out of the ordinary, it would, but even so, it'd be kind of hard to remember yourself and reflect what you got to do for yourself and help the electricity and help your sources. Check your fuse box once in a while. Check that out. Make sure your fuses are all completely clear, and otherwise, don't forget to use your common sense and use common sense for your own dryers and washers and anything you have to make sure they're working properly and make sure the electricity's on or off. If you leave a house, make sure to turn off your water or your electricity. So otherwise, be careful and do what you're going to do. Do whatever you have to do and keep yourself safe. And tell you, be well.